Now, my envoy just delivered me a bushel of the gooey weeds. Now this gloomy, gross weed, I do not need this. I do not need gloomweed. Gloomweed is not what I need. I need doomweed. You see the predicament I'm in, Garlemon. I will make it worth your while to gather what I actually need. Bring me back enough of the doom, not gloom, weed, and I'll give you a suitable reward. Back in my day, 14 silver would have bought you ages of joy. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass grave site to the north of Brill Graveyard. Hurry, and be mindful of the gnolls in the area.
Trust no one.
Alright. What is this guy?
Pleased to meet you.
Oh! Hello! The mass graves within the forest to the west of us were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graveyards have so far been spared an undeath, but the Scourge now send Rothide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Part 1. Slay the Rothides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt. Okay? Part 2. Gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
Be seeing you.
You will have to do them in that order. Okay.
Need assistance?
Is your task complete? Have you destroyed those dog things and drained them of their ichor? Expertly done, Garlenomon. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use those corpses against us, and the fluid you gathered from the Rothide slaves will be studied by my master. It may have secrets we can use against them. Maggot Eye. Now we are ready for a real challenge, because that is a foul beast, even by Gnoll standards. He leads a band of renegade gnolls, the dangerous kind, through the land, tearing up the glades, stealing whatever corpses he can find along the way. Oh, those are our corpses. We had plans for those. Maggot Eye resides just up the path from us. Show him no mercy. Mercy is for the weak.
Alrighty then.
All right. Percy, do you like my, quickly thrown together UI? I just dragged all the bartender bars and the sexy map into, an acceptable position and played the game. I would love to sit down and actually make my UI. Something I'm happy with. But for now, I just dragged it into places I don't hate. And I also only have, 13 add-ons installed, like some kind of noob.
Hello.
Yes. Something, Dr. Pepper. Oh, they brought me Gloomweed. Gloomweed! My Doomweed, much spicier. It is time. This is excellent. Yes. These will come in quite handy. You've done me, the lady, a fine service this day, Godlinamnon. As promised, here is the reward you deserve. This is what I think was a lot of money in my day. Now, while you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents will be needed to be required for this disease to spread properly. Dr. Pepper is, after all, known for having 23 separate flavors. Poisoning some hapless victim isn't child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. There's so many tastes and preferences. I will need several scales from Murlocs in the vicinity. You will find creatures ambling brainlessly along the coast to the north and pulling their scales off them, and I doubt that's even the worst thing you've done to a Murloc today. You could even do it while they're alive if you so chose.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
We did an awful thing to a Murloc earlier today. Alright.
Hi, how are you?
It seems Jared has you hunting the Murlocs to the north. That's good. We can use their parts for our poisons. I do get a little worried sometimes, though. The vile Finn spawning grounds are not far off from Turisfal's northern coast. So, you'll probably notice several tadpoles among the adults on the shore. If these impressionable young Murlocs were to seek revenge against us, that could ruin us. We do not have the defenses for something as vile as a tadpole. Go, chase them. Show them that the Forsaken and Horde are not to be trifled with. A game of chase should really scare them.
You have a great day now.
Let's do the old man first.
What is it?
Alright.
Oh, Godlinamnon, young girl. Were you able to obtain those scales from the Murlocs? These scales are perfect, Godlinamnon. I think you pulled only the best scale off of each Murloc. Exactly what I needed for this concoction.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Hey!
Yes. Excellent work. Now, if only I can convince Jared to let us move our operation into that shack.
Off and away.
Working for Jared isn't all that bad. He might lose his temper now and again, but he pays well, even if he gives me a boost when I can't reach something in the cart. Did the little babies run from you, Colin? Good. Good. This is even better than killing them. Oh, if they live to tell the tale, then future generations of Murlocs will learn to fear us.
Alrighty then.
I'm listening.
Oh, what what is it I can do for you? Now, the Agamon mills to the west have been lost to the scourge. The Agamon family has been slain, and the entire residence has been claimed by the scourge. This is probably the largest scourge outpost in Turisfal, Garlemund. Now, if you think you're ready enough as a priest, head up there and speak with Coleman Farthing. He's been doing his best to take the land back, and he will need help. Just follow the road. It'll take you right to him.
Beware the living.
Coleman Farthing. You got a bunch of quests for me, don't you, bud?
This had better be good.
Mog, get back. Oh, you're not the Scourge, are you? Thank the Banshee Queen that you're here, then. I've greatly underestimated how bad it's gotten up here. The strongest point in the mills is the Agamon family crypt. With necromancy, Captain Doggle has raised the ancestors of the Agamans and plans to use them against us. This cannot pass, and you must stop it. If you hadn't come here, we simply wouldn't have stopped it. Now, travel to the Agamon family crypt and defeat the raised Agamon ancestors. Otherwise, I would have had to do
Trust no one.
such pesky business.
I am forsaken.
Your actions struck a telling blow against the Scourge, and your victory will not go unnoticed. Not by the Forsaken, nor by our enemies. Continue the struggle as we all do, Garlinamnon. Garlinamnon? Oh gosh, that is hard to say. And only one day the Forsaken will have dominion over all of Vazaroth. It is what they are owed. I decided that as
Speak
a
quickly.
Forsaken. Undead. I don't know. I don't know. Yes? Yes? Can I not complete this quest?
Patience. Discipline.
Yes, I hope you're well, all things considered. Now, the Scourge are trying to form a base here at Agamon Mills, as you know. If they do, then they will stage further attacks within Turisfal. The orders have been given. The Scourge in the mills must be destroyed, which I know you've already started on, but more destroyed, even destroyed-ier. Collect notched ribs from the rattle cage, cracked skulls soldiers, and blackened skulls from the dark eye bonecasters. And beyond that, the Agamon family was the most prosperous family in Turisfal Glades. I used to work in their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came in, the Agamons fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamons in their pride doomed us to undeath, and now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamons who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Goodbye.
Oh. I hope you're well. Our battles with the Scourge wage on, Garlenomnon. Do your part and throw those cursed, mindless undead back into the Plaguelands. Your efforts are appreciated, Garl. I will not thank you for doing what is necessary, but I will remember your name and pay you better than the old man at the bottom of the hill. Do you have the remains of the Agamans while you're at it? Are those cursed beasts finally destroyed and their remains brought to me so that I may defile them in vengeance? Oh, revenge has a sweet taste as I... Am I tasting them? I think I'm tasting their remains right now. Oh, don't you think? When you destroyed the Agamans, did you catch any hint of free will within them? Yes, one talked trash. Oh, I hope so. I hope they knew fear before they were smashed into oblivion. You didn't make that part of it. I could have feared them. Ah, it is a foolish hope, I know. But it is a hope I foster, nonetheless. I have destroyed the remains you've given me, Garlenomnon. That is all. Remains? All remains except for these. Delvin Agamond was weak and sharp-tongued in life. He was among the first to succumb to the plague. He existed as a slave of the Scourge for a long time, longer than most. As such, he may possess knowledge that would be of value to us. Bring his remains to Magistrate Severin and tell him what I've told you. He'll know what to do.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Oh, perfect. I need to go back anyway. That is brilliant.
The fetor of Scourge hangs about you, Garlenomnon. What is it that you seek?
I brought you some remains.
Devlin Argamont, you say? Well, is that him you carry in your sack there? Yes, I know what Coleman wants to try, and I want to try it too. I hope you're prepared, Garlenomnon. While the frozen throne lies dormant, the grasp that the Lich King once held over the Scourge grows ever weaker. His grip on a weakling like Devlin Agamon should be weak enough that we could remove it entirely. Speak with Shadow Priestess Malia in the manor on the east side of town. She'll assist you in the procedure.
Our time will come.
Oh, okay. I don't know that priest trainers literally do anything anymore.
This had better be good.
No, they're just trash. They're just leftover remnants of what was. Did I walk in on something? I think I walked in on something. I think that was... I don't want to be a part of that. I want to see the whole thing. I don't want to be a part. No. Let's go turn this quest in first. Let them finish up. I don't want to walk in on their thing, you know? You want me to go to the bat handler? Yeah, we can do the procedure when I get back, I guess.
I haven't got all day.
Where would you like to fly to, dear? You appear to be on official business. Ah, yes, an order for supplies. You will want to take this to the Undercity, no doubt. And quickly, for Brill must not be left understocked. You definitely didn't wait many minutes to do this order after being asked, did you? Good. Well, one of my bats can take you to the Undercity. Normally these flights require a small fee, but the flight to Undercity is complimentary for a handsome undead like you. Speak with me again when you're ready, so that we may arrange your transport, dear. You will find Gordon Wyndham in the trade quarter of Undercity. That is the same quarter where my bat will land.
Goodbye. I'm listening.
Okay.
Just know